Nestled in the northwestern corner of Vermont, the 872-acre Maquam Wildlife Management Area is nearly split in half by Route 36. The southern half, or Lampman portion, is mostly woodlands, while the northern half, or Maquam Bay side, borders Lake Champlain.
Maquam Wildlife Management Area is up in Swanton, and it has both lakeshore swampy habitat, and the Lampman unit where we are now is a little bit drier site. You can easily walk around this part of the WMA. The Maquam Bay is usually boat or canoe only because it's basically part of Lake Champlain. It's got a lot of flooded buttonbush swamp, very productive wetland marsh for wildlife, so waterfowl and fishing are two of the main recreations in Maquam Bay.
The Lampman portion of the WMA is mostly upland forest. It's managed for an array of wildlife that depends on young forest habitat.
We do a lot of aspen management here. It's a very large area of aspen forest, which is one of the prime food and cover forest types for ruffed grouse and woodcock. We do a lot of small openings for deer browse and some of the ash and the soft maple stands here. We're trying to promote the food here that deer like. We also do a lot of mowing in the summertime. There's a lot of small fields in here. It's part of the old pasture that was here a long time ago, 30, 40 years ago. And we try to keep meadows open for woodcock, for singing, but for a lot of songbirds like yellowthroats and yellow warblers that sort of like that kind of open, brushy habitat.
A variety of wildlife species benefit from the management that takes place on the Maquam WMA. The wetland portion is great for spotting waterfowl, wading birds, and aquatic mammals like beaver, muskrat, and river otters. The early successional habitat is great for grouse and woodcock. Adjacent farmland and hardwoods attract turkey, deer, and a host of other popular wildlife species.
When we bought the property back in 1994, the land trust came in and bought an easement, the development rights off the property, because it was about to be developed by the former landowner. The local Abenaki were concerned about that because there are historical issues here, and we all kind of worked together with the land trust and the Vermont Housing and Conservation Board to acquire the easements, which allowed us to buy the property. Every time we do a timber sale, we work with the land trust and with the local Abenaki trying to protect historic resources on the property, and it's been a partnership that's worked very well.
One tree species that is never cut on the Maquam WMA is black ash. These trees are used for traditional basket making by the Abenaki. The land that makes up the wildlife management area has been important to the Abenaki for centuries, and it continues to hold special significance today. In fact, the word Maquam means beaver in the Algonquin language.
In the 19th century, there was an Abenaki woman that was born and raised here. Her name was Grandma Lampman, was what she was locally known as, but a very well-liked woman in the area. And this property was very important to the descendants of Grandma Lampman. They were instrumental in helping the state conserve this property. And in doing so, we established that plaque for her to sort of recognize her contribution to the local Swanton area.